So we meet again to recount the urban legends of Roane County. Are you ready? Because it's about to get crazy. Here we go, tune in. They say that the Whomps Cat used to be a beautiful Indian woman, and the men of the tribe were always going out on hunting trips, but the women had to stay home. The Indian woman secretly followed her husband one day when he went hunting with the other men. She hid herself behind a rock, clutching the hide of a mountain cat around her, and spied on the men as they sat around doing campfires and telling sacred stories and doing magic. According to the laws of the tribe, it was absolutely forbidden for the women to hear the sacred stories and see the tribe's magic. So when the Indian woman was discovered, the medicine man punished her by binding her body inside the mountain cat skin she wore and then transforming her into a terrible monster, half woman and half mountain cat. Ever after, she was doomed to roam the hills howling desolately because she desires to return to her normal body. A man was hunting one night with his dogs when they both whimpered and ran off the path. At that moment, the woods were overpowered with a horrible smell, like that of a wet animal that had fallen into a bog after it messed with a skunk. Then something howled on the path behind him, and the man whirled around. Dropping his rifle, his heart pounding with fear, the man found himself staring into the big pair of yellow eyes of the Whomps Cat.
Oh my gosh! That was a big cat.
The creature had huge fangs dripping with disgusting saliva and blood. It kind of looked like a mountain lion, but it was walking upright just like a man. Homo sapien, if you will. Then it howled, and the man's skin nearly turned inside out with horror. With a scream of terror, the man leapt backwards and ran as fast as he could through the woods, the Whomps Cat on his heels. He fled to a home of a friend who lived nearby and burst through the front door, only a breath ahead of the creature. His friend slammed the door in the face of the Whomps Cat. Instantly, it started shuddering under the weight of the attacking monster. The man's friend grabbed his Bible off his bookstand and started reading out of Proverbs and Psalms, all the Bible verses, the whole book. Upon hearing the holy words, the Whomps Cat howled in frustration and then slowly abandoned its attack and went back into the woods. Never to be heard from again were those two fellows. I know, it's pretty intense stuff. Where do you think that sighting was? Like, do you think we could possibly get one here?
No. Where's Jade? Where'd she go?
Jade?
Diarrhea man?
Jade? Did you guys just see that streak over there?
Oh yeah.
You don't think it would be the Whomps Cat, do you?
No, that'd just be a coincidence.
Do you think Jade's messing with us?
No. Yes. No.
I don't know. The bathroom's like half a mile that way. She couldn't have gone up that fast. Jade?
She's gotta do that thing that women do.
My God, what is that? Swamp Pug! Swamp Pug! Swamp Pug! Jade!
You guys were so scared of my silly little pug.
No, that was definitely a Whomp Pug.
That had to be a womp.
It was not a one pug.
No,
It was this little guy.
no.
That's what you guys get for telling scary stories in the dark.
Dude, this thing was like 40 feet.
No way.
Yeah, I was moving like 100 miles an hour.
He's just a baby.
Yeah, baby monster.
He does have a cute little skeleton
He
outfit.
looks delicious.
So, you guys, I heard this story of this thing called Skin Tom. It's like really creepy, and it was in Athens, so it was like, it's close. Back a few years ago, there was this guy named Tom, and he was, you know, quite the ladies' man. And he slept around a bit, and after he dated all the women in his town, he decided he was going to go to the next town over and got with this woman. But little did he know that she was married. Yeah. Her husband had suspected her of cheating already, and so he told her he was going to go away one weekend just to see if it was true. And just as he had suspected, you know, Tom came to pick her up. They went to the nearby Lover's Lane thing, just where everybody went parking, and he followed them. He approached the car with a knife in his hand.
Hey kids, having fun?
Oh my God, it's my husband! She ran around the car. By that time, he had pulled the door open and was trying to fight Tom, and she pulled him off. But in the process, he reached around and he just stabbed her. And then he pulled Tom out of the car, and Tom was begging. He was like, dude, I swear I didn't know she was married. And I mean, it was bad. But he got him down in front of the car and he skinned him alive.
Oh my God.
Skinned him alive. He went and turned himself in to the local police force. He told them, he said, hey, I just killed my wife. I stabbed her in the stomach and I skinned her lover. They should still be up there. But when the police got there, the wife was miraculously still alive, but Tom was nowhere to be found. That's got to mean he's probably still alive somewhere. They say, that if you go up there at night and you're parking, that he'll come and he'll try to skin you alive with the same knife he was skinned with. I think we should go check it out sometime, guys.
Nope.
Are you scared? Really?
No,
I ain't scared of nothing.
I don't have time. I got school.
Yeah. You're scared.
Got night classes.
You're all babies.
I'll
First the
down
pug,
for
and now
swag.
you won't go.
Whoa. No, back up. No.
You guys were scared of a
scared of
little
nothing,
baby
dog.
That was a
pug.
Whomps Cat.
That
was.
It was 40
That-
feet.
no.
We saw it. They know.
No,
That
Going
was a
100
Whomps
miles an
Cat.
hour.
you guys are ridiculous.
No, we're not going up to this lover's lookout.
Now y'all stories are pretty good so far, with your made up fairy tales and your urban legends. But I got something that's real, you see. I wanted to go on a ghost hunt in the old hospital. It's been abandoned for just a little over a year. And I've got a video of the ghost hunt to prove it.
No.
Take a look at this. The hospital had been closed for a while now, but there had been stories floating around about how it had been haunted for years. So me and my buddy decided to walk through it and see if we could feel any presences, see any disturbances, find any sort of paranormal goings on.
Did you find anything?
I mean, a little bit. Not a lot, but we did find some things.
What'd you find?
We found a spook.
You a liar. You got
No,
any evidence?
We got video proof of the spook.
No, you
True.
don't.
You do not.
Very true. It was in the cafeteria.
We want to see it.
You're gonna see it.
Show it to me.
It's on the video. It's on the video. Y'all gotta watch. So check it out. So we entered the old cafeteria. It had been abandoned. It looked like they had just fled the place. We walked in, looked around for a second, didn't even see anything at first.
What is that?
Then we looked
that a
over
ghost?
behind this little bench thing, and
I
we
think
saw
that's a ghost.
something moving around. We weren't sure what it was at first, but then it got right up in my face. I ain't afraid of no ghost. So then I asked it, I said, hey man, are you a ghost or just a dude with a pillowcase on your head?
Caleb, I think that's a goat.
I think it is too.
No, I think that's just a dude with a pillowcase on his head.
Oh,
Actually.
wait a second.
Are you a ghost?
Are you a ghost? Is that a ghost under there?
I'm a ghost.
Oh, he's a ghost.
Turns out he was a ghost.
I choked on this pillowcase, and yeah.
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm still a ghost. I was eating dinner one time and I started eating the pillowcase and I died.
Well, that explains everything.
We solved the mystery of the old hospital. This will make a great campfire story for you one day.
It sure would.
You talked to a ghost.
I sure did, man.
What do you say?
He said that he was a ghost and he was haunting the place because he was eating and he had a pillowcase on his head when he was eating and he choked on it, I think.
Was he a fat ghost?
I mean, not fat. I mean, like, he was kind of toned. He's like a 7 out of 10.
Average.
I mean, yeah, he's average.
Hey, man. Hey, I got you, man. Hey. Let's go. You'll get it next time.
Then we went to the old surgery wing. Yeah, man.
You hear that? Did you hear that? Those are voices. This place is haunted.
And I'm getting out of here.
I know, man. Let's keep going.
I'd heard a story
Oh, man.
that there's a
man.
ghost that lives
Oh, man, no,
in
no,
the
no,
surgery
before we
wing
go.
because you can't see in there because it's dark,
to the surgery.
because there's no lights.
They say that there's a spook that lives in there, and when you stick part of your body in there, it'll smack it away because he doesn't want anyone in there. Because he's all about surgery.
Oh, jeez!
Oh, that's just the elevator when you push the button.
Forgot about that.
So I told
really
my buddy,
slow,
I
put
said,
your
hey
hand in
man,
there.
go up there and check it out, man. Stick your hand in and see what happens. So he did. Then my buddy, I know him because I love him like a brother. My buddy, he did exactly what I knew he was gonna do, what I would have done, what anyone would have done. He stuck his rear end through the door. He got a nice smack, and we high-fived.
Let's get out of here.
Yeah, I think I'm done.
I didn't see it, that one, but you know, I'm assuming, like in my imagination, it was a good-looking ghost.
You want it to be him?
Say what now?
You want it to be him and get your butt smacked?
I mean, sometimes. I mean, yeah. Then we went to the psych ward, and we were just looking around. I mean, the psych ward was kind of a creepy place anyways. We knew we were gonna feel something in there. We knew a ghost was gonna come by. We were gonna get chills. We walked through there, didn't see a whole lot, and then we got to this one point. And my buddy, he's got that third eye kind of thing where you can feel the spirits and presences and stuff.
Oh, shh.
What is it? Do you feel something?
I'm feeling a presence.
Where's the presents?
Hopefully on Christmas.
That's where I like mine, right underneath the tree.
Underneath the tree, presents on Christmas.
You think we'll find Santa in here?
Ho, 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 ho.
Aha, man. I could go for some.
I sense a presence right now.
And then it turned out it was just this dude we know named Bear.
Oh,
Hey,
Bear.
Hey, Bear.
What's going on?
It's just Bear.
Oh,
He's good people.
how you been? Good. All right,
That's
cool,
good.
cool.
That's a good to know.
Scary.
No, that one wasn't that scary. That one was just kind of just running into Bear.
Did he eat you?
No,
Did he bite you?
nah,
Did he lick you?
no, he's just a dude.
Oh,
It's not a real bear, John.
It's a dude named Bear.
It's a
Oh.
literal person.
I know Bear.
Then why are you asking?
But yeah, I mean, that was the hospital. I mean, you know, it was pretty cool, but I do a lot of cool stuff.
Cool guy.
You actually do. You're a very cool person.
Thank you.
You're here now. This is cool.
This
we
is
are
cool.
cool.
We are cool.
Hope you guys enjoyed my story about the hospital.
That's fun. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah!
Those are some nice stories. Fake, some not fake. But I got a story for you that happened right here in this town. It's a true story, scary story, dastardly, scary, makes me cry at nights, sends nightmares to even the manliest of men, myself. Praise Jesus. This is the story of the Mooing manslaughter, the Mooing Massacre, the Mooing murder. This is death by Dookie. And it all took place in a normal town, Harriman, Tennessee, September 30th, 1969. Two young whippersnappers. They were just going out cow tipping, not any normal cow tipping, not recreational cow tipping where you get in, get out, go home, go to sleep. This was competitive cow tipping. The two boys out cow tipping were bitter rivals. There was Jimmy, lives for tips Garfunkel, a real takes no prisoners tipper. He was a real rude dude, vandalism, grand theft auto, stealing hearts, breaking them just for giggles, you name it. This dude would even flex in a no-flex zone, and he knew better. Oh, he knew better. And rumor has it that he didn't even like kittens and puppies. You know, a real bad dude. Then there was Billy Tip Till I Die Jenkins. Billy was more of a free spirit. He liked to have a good time, but when it came down to tipping, he was no joke. The two rivals, they had faced off many times before, and you know, Billy, he was the best tipper. Like, he had never been defeated in competition. Rumor has it he would get extremely intoxicated and go into competition just to give them a chance at winning.
No way, man. I want to be like Billy when I grow up.
I don't blame you, bro. I do too. You know, Jimmy hated Billy. He hated him with a passion. And he vowed that on this day, September 30th, 1969, he would be victorious. The two boys lined up after stretching, had a quick prayer, and surveyed the field for their warm-up tip. They sneakily crept up on a cow that was staring blankly into the distance. And as they approached the heifer, it whipped its head around, and with demonic eyes glowing redder than that of the devils, burnt holes into their souls, blew them off of their feet, and they took off in a dead sprint for the fence. Billy then fell face first into a cow pie, Jimmy hears the splatter of poo and turns with a smirk and says, "Nice last meal. Ha, 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 ha." As Billy then turns back around to see the last thing he would ever see, old Bessie's dingleberries and her razor-sharp teeth going straight for his face.
Yeah, I seen it. Cows is meat eaters. I've said it for years. Kids come into my field all the time putting firecrackers and cow patties and tipping. I just see it all the time. But I tell you what, little Billy was the best I ever seen. He could tip a field of cows, blow up 23 cow patties and be in bed before the cows knew what hit them. He was a Michael Jordan of cow tipping. Ballin'. But old Bessie was no normal heifer. She was meaner than the dickens. Saw my grandboy fall down, I knew it was it for him. Bessie done got him. Bessie done ate him in 2 bites clean. I just wish he hadn't had Dookie all over his face when he went out. I should have said, "Go out with honor, boy."
Old man Jenkins says that he thinks about 2 things every day. Billy and, well, you know.
I don't know. What? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know, man. What? I don't know, man.
Anyway, Billy was dead, and Jimmy Lives for Tips was still alive and tipping. He ages, but he can never find a good job. I guess tipping doesn't pay well. And the ladies didn't like him. I guess either they don't like tippers or he's just butt ugly. But anyway, he found a job as a janitor at Roane State Community College. The school was ironically built on the same plot of land that Billy died on. That's September 30th, 1969.
Yeah, I donated the land for the school. I wanted to name it Tip Till I Die Community College, but the state wouldn't hear for that. Then I suggested Cal College, moo you. No, he didn't like that either, so I just shut my mouth and let them name it what they wanted to.
Jimmy taking the janitor job was a good opportunity for him. I mean, he had never made $5.25 an hour. He was on top of the world, that is, until the night. It was September 30th, 1999, and everyone was going home from school after their midterm assessments, but Jimmy was just coming into work for his usual cleaning. Often, Jimmy would tip objects over at work, filing cabinets, computers. More often, he would just stand dry erase markers up just to get the thrill of tipping them over. And as he was dancing, as he mopped the hallways, as he usually does, listening to his rap music, he heard a noise that would send chills deep into his very soul. It was a cowbell. Ooh. He then looks, seeing the writing on the window which says, "You have something on your face." He turns around and falls face first into what seemed to be cow poo. He then gets to his feet and sees slices of American cheese all over the hallway. He runs for the exit, doo-doo still on his face. It's locked, and he turns around and slips and falls face first into a bowl of milk. Now he has chocolate milk. He then looks up to see Billy Tip Till I Die Jenkins, half cow, half man, standing over him, and he says, "Cowabunga, dude," and picks up his foot to stomp on his face. And that was the end of Jimmy Lives for Tips Garfunkel. And that's a true story happened in this very town 13-ish years ago.
I think you're full of crap.
Your face is full of crap.
My face
You
is
mean the
beautiful.
campus that we go to right now? This
Tro,
all happened right
Are
there.
you talking about that Roane State campus?
that Roane State campus.
Like right there.
That one right there.
Wow.
No.
No.
Ain't no way.
Don't be hating on a hater.
Man, you gotta be thinking about Fanchers County or something.